Today I'm going to show you how to make a mermaid. So take your 321 and we want to inflate it part way. I don't want to inflate the whole of the tip. I want to leave a little bit of a tip for attaching other things. This is going to be the tail fin for our mermaid. So that's about the sort of size that I want for the tail. So I'm going to twist this here and just hang on to that. And I'm going to take my other 321, my blush 321, and I'm going to inflate that part way. There you go. And then we can tie these two directly together. And we can trim off these nozzles. Take a 260. So this is a Sempertex pastel colour. I'm not quite sure exactly what shade it is because I was given some Sempertex balloons to try out. So that's what I'm doing. But they're very nice colour. So what I've done, I've twisted off a bubble that's about 4 or 5 fingers. And then I want to make a second bubble that is just a little bit bigger than the first, perhaps by a finger. Okay, and then take that nozzle and just pull it through. And then we want to replicate those 2 bubbles. So another bubble that is the same size as the first one. And then another bubble that is about a finger larger. Okay, then make a small bubble of a couple of fingers and pinch twist that. And then make another bubble of a couple of fingers and pinch twist that as well. Okay. And then we can trim off the rest and tie. And we'll just take the tip of the tail fin and wrap it into those 2 pinch twists there. Okay. Next, take a 260 with a good long tail. We're going to make a 5-petal flower. I'm using neon purple. And I'm just going to make 5 3-finger loops. So you just want some quite small loops for a small flower. Okay, so just arrange everything and then break this off and wrap the end in. And then just take your mermaid's body and we're just going to squeeze that in between those 2 loops there. And this is a little skirt for the mermaid. So with our neon pink 260, I'm going to make a series of small bubbles. So these are 2.5 to 3-finger bubbles. So make 2, bring them together. Wrap them together like that, and then make 2 more to match. Another one. Bring them together and wrap them together, and then make a small pinch twist. A couple of fingers. Break the rest off, and this is going to be the bikini top for our mermaid. So your pinch twist is going in the back, so make sure if you've got a bit of nozzle or a knot, then just keep that in the back. To make our arms, take a 160 blush with a good long tail and make a small bubble of about a finger or so, followed by a very small loop twist of perhaps 1.5 fingers. And then take that nozzle and just wrap that in to pinch twist that first little bubble. And then we want to make an arm that is about 6 fingers or so in length. Generally, I like to make arms that are about the length of the torso down to the waist, so that's about right. Then make 2 1 to 1.5 finger bubbles and turn those into pinch twists. Okay, and then we want to make another little arm. So you make a bubble to match this one, followed by a small hand, very small hand, and a small bubble. And we can break the rest off and tie, and then pinch twist that little bubble. So we just want to take the tip of our quick link and wrap that into those 2 pinch twists. And then we want to squeeze off a bubble at about this point, so perhaps about 1 inch down from the neck, and just split that 321. And we want to put our little bikini top on there. So we want to have the bubbles side by side and the little pinch twist at the back. Next, take a blush quick link, and this is inflated to about 3.5 inches or 2 strokes of the Qualitex pump. And you just want to wrap that into those 2 pinch twists at the neck. Take a lilac 160 with a 1 finger tail, and take the nozzle and just wrap that into one of those pinch twists at the neck. And then what we want to do is just trace the outline of the head, wrap off a bubble, make a little bubble there at a couple of fingers, and then convert that into a pinch twist. And then we just want to bring this bubble back down and wrap that into the neck. And then carry on just filling in the hair at the back of the head. At this point, if your little tail is showing there, just hide that in the back. Take a second 160 with a 1 finger tail, and we're going to use this to create a more elaborate hairstyle. So just wrap that 160 nozzle into the pinch twist at the back of the neck and bring it round and up over the head. Wrap that into the pinch twist at the back. And I'm just going to draw a very simple face for our mermaid. So if you don't have 321s, don't worry. Take a green 160, tie with a soft knot and leave a couple of fingers of tail. Then find the midpoint of the balloon and twist that in half. And then make a bubble that's perhaps about 4 fingers or so, followed by another bubble that's a finger to 2 fingers longer, and then make a 2 finger bubble and pinch twist that. Okay, and then we want to repeat that on the other side. 4 finger bubble followed by slightly bigger bubble, 5 fingers maybe, followed by a pinch twist of a couple of fingers. And position those pinch twists, one on either side. Okay, and then with the rest, a squeeze and a stretch, we can candy cane those two together. Wrap one through, and at this point you can break off these ends and tie. So take your candy cane and wrap it into the flower skirt that you've already made, and wrap that top of that second bubble around a few times so it's locked in really well. So at this point, if you want to add a bit of extra interest to the tail, take another 160, find the midpoint. This is pretty much fully inflated and I've softened it, and then wrap that in to one of those pinch twists, and then just candy cane. Okay, so you've got an alternative way of doing the fin tail. Really hope you like these designs. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Which one do you prefer? Will you be using the 321 tail, or will you be using the candy cane tail? And remember to subscribe to my channel. I publish videos every Tuesday, and I'll see you again in the next video.